MLGO is now one step closer to having one of those mega short squeezes which you've previously seen have before. What am I talking about? Well, today the company finally announced that they're going to go ahead and they're going to have a reverse split. Now, I know majority of you guys think that a reverse split is actually a negative thing which negatively impacts the company, and majority of the times it's not a good thing. Okay, so first things first, for me, I would never say that it's really a good thing, but it's also not a bad thing. It's kind of like a nothing burger thing, right? If anything, you don't need the company to have a reverse split for you to know that the company is weak enough and that it's going to have to get delisted. Like, so many people say this, right? They go, oh, it's bad because it shows weakness in the company. Well, are you stupid? Like, are you dumb? Do you need the company to get delisted for you to know that the stock does not meet NASDAQ's requirements of being above $1? Oh, but they should be able to get it there organically. Okay, well, clearly they're not able to. Also, then it's bad. No, 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 no. No, no, no. The company is bad. Reverse split is like medication for that. It's like someone being sick and then you giving them the medicine and then you calling the medicine bad. No. The stock is sick. The stock is dying. Okay? A reverse split is the only chance it has of freaking staying alive. All right? So let's read the news. Let's figure out what's happening regarding the reverse split, right? But again, for me, reverse splits are kind of like a nothing burger catalyst. But I'll tell you guys why it actually matters when it comes to MLGO, right? Historically speaking. So it says MLGO has announced that its previously approved 30-for-1 shares consolidation will take effect on July 18th, 2025. The consolidation will reduce the company's total outstanding shares from 371 million to approximately 12.4 million shares. Now, people read this and they run with it. They go, oh my God, the shares are decreasing. The shares are decreasing. And there's another thing, right? Like, and this is the best part about being able to be level-headed when it comes to trading, which is it's a lot easier said than done. And I think that maybe sometimes I have my own biases as well. But this really doesn't mean anything. Because although the float is shrinking by 30x, the price is increasing by 30x. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. Anyone who was going to buy the stock, let's say you had $10,000 to buy the stock. Okay, well now you can buy 3,000 shares instead of 10,000 shares. Right? Like, it's the same amount of money. It's the same exact amount of money. If that kind of makes sense. I hope that kind of makes sense, because so many people read this and they go, oh yeah, now it's going to be more likely to squeeze. No. Because the purchasing power to buy one stock is still the exact same thing. The price is higher, but the share count is lower. That's all that's happening. However, why does this matter? Why is this a big deal when it comes to MLGO? Because historically speaking, this doesn't mean it will happen again. Don't come after him and say, oh, he set it up and wants it to happen again. No. Historically speaking, based off of the historical data, which we will refer to, which will be the chart, is what we're using as a point of reference. When the stock has a reverse split, sometimes after that, the stock gives us these parabolic rallies. Example number 1, March 24th, 2022. Example number 2, December 24th, 2022. The stock ran from $1.83 to $7. And then later on, it ran from $2 to $32, right? So clearly, there's a pattern. There's a pattern here. Now, does it mean that it's going to happen right after? No, and remember what I always tell you guys, man, when it comes to Chinese penny stocks like MLGO. You want to be averaging in. You want to be averaging and averaging and averaging and averaging and averaging and averaging and averaging. And that's the way you want to play these tickers. You don't want to just go ahead and buy them and hope to God that you've found the bottom. Because stocks like this have no bottom. They don't have. I wouldn't be surprised, guys. This is what I'm preparing for. This is the level of preparation that I have. I'm prepared to average. I'm prepared for it to have a reverse split, drop below $1 again, then have another reverse split, and then have a short squeeze to the upside, a 10x, 7x, freaking 20x, whatever after that. That's what I'm preparing for. So when I tell you guys, hey everyone, I'm buying 0.002% of my portfolio every single day, I'm prepared to have a year of me buying MLG every single day, and next year it pops. That's the beauty of being patient. That's the beauty of not having to force things right now. That's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing. And I'll give you guys an example, right? It's kind of like, it's like in business. It's like in business having many leads. Okay? Okay, this person said no. All right, well, you know what? I'm not going to force them to say yes. I'll just hit them up later. I'll hit them up in a week, 2 weeks. See what they're saying. Okay? Same thing with everything else. Like, I don't know, girls, I don't know, whatever you guys can compare this to. Okay? But a lot of you guys are so stuck not understanding that, hey, some of these plays, they're slow cook plays. They're slow cook plays. They're not plays that you just buy and make money on tomorrow. And you need these slow cook plays, man. You need these slow cook plays. These slow cook plays are the fundamental reason. I'll be honest with you guys. They're sometimes the fundamental reason why I'm able to have such consistent green days. If I can find my consistent green days. Okay, we're going to have to go to TradeZilla. $82%. Okay? That's like, month of July, no red days yet. Month of June, 1 red day. Month of May, 3 red days. Month of April, no red days, right? And on and on. And this 500 trades later, man. 500 trades later, I have an 82% win rate. So why is that? Because I'm able to anticipate what the time for this play is. A lot of you guys have no timeline for your given plays. You don't know how long you're holding your play. So when I say, hey everyone, be prepared to hold this shit for another year, people look at me like I'm fucking insane. But the thing is, I don't trade every single stock with the same hypothesis and with the same strategy. But when it comes to a stock like Mlgo, it's worth averaging into. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen, I'm saying averaging into, not averaging down. Averaging down and averaging into are two different things. Averaging down is meaning that you got an average all the way up here and you're trying to force it to come down. Averaging in means you have an allocated amount of money that you're going to put into the sticker, but what you're doing is that you're rationing it out every single day. That's the difference. Now, could you average down using averaging in? Yes. If you need to average down, average in. Average down your average by averaging in. Buying slowly, buying slowly, buying slowly. Got that? Good lads. All right? So, that's my take when it comes to Mlgo. All right? Comment down below how many shares you own. Okay? Don't tell me at what price. I just want to know how many shares. All right? I'm excited to see who's holding the most shares. Doesn't matter if you're holding 50 shares at 34 or 500 shares at 0.34. Just comment down below how many shares. I'm interested in seeing how many shares you guys are holding. And one more thing, listen, if you guys want to trade alongside me every single day, receive day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, check out the community, okay? This is, we have day trade, swing alerts, all of it. I send a lot of audio voice notes, okay? So for example, today we played Dare from $7.50 to $10.
Dare is likely going to go ahead and give us a double top at around the $10 levels. This will likely happen in market open. Now, where is it going to drop?
Now, it ended up not having a market open. When we go to Dare, it got destroyed after. I mean, look at it. It's a freaking $3 right now. But if you go on the 5-minute, you'll see. So I made the video at like 840-ish. So around these levels we bought at sub 750-ish. Okay. It came down all the way down to 717. And then look at that, 1040. 10 was the top, 1040. Pretty much a double top over here. Bang. And then it got destroyed. Okay. So for me, guys, when it comes to playing these tickers, right? Like, again, right? We have day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, you name it. We have 400 members coming back month after month. Give it a shot. Try it out for the 7-day free trial. We offer a 7-day free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. Read what man said. Yeah, that's it. 100K at 23 years young. This is what we want. This is what we're doing. This is what we do it for, man. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out my man Dare. Literally today my man brought in 150% gains off of it. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Check out the community. The link is in the comment section and description. We offer a 7-day free trial, 30 days money back guarantee. We have over 400 members coming back month after month. Give it a shot. You won't regret it. Okay? One more thing as well. Right now, the sale is on. The next 10 people that join, they do get access to it for a 50% discount. Now, the thing about that sale is that there's actually some spots already sold. So there's about 7 spots available. I think 7 or 8 spots. But just give it a shot. The link is in the comment section and description. Again, there's never been a better time to check it out. Anyways, thank you. Remember, don't give up, don't quit, because 90% of traders are not profitable. 90% of traders just quit before they become profitable. Thank you for watching. Happy business trading. Your boy Sam from Top Academy.